If you're not taking aftercare post skincare treatment seriously, you are basically wasting all your money. So here's personally everything I do after a really intense skincare treatment. There's gonna be two parts to it, the skincare as well as just habits that I have. Starting with skincare, now personally for me, I want to minimize hand to face contact as much as possible. I typically don't use a lot of sprays and mist in my normal skincare routine, but when it comes to times like this, when I don't want to make contact with my face that much, this is absolutely fucking perfect. I'm using the Anua Hydrating PDRN mist. You can use any mist that you have that you know is hydrating. Now this actually leads into my second topic. You want to avoid any acids, vitamin C, retinol, stuff like that. Instead, you just want hydrating, soothing, calming ingredients. Now I have a lot of barrier creams, but the reason I go for this one is because the consistency is so light. So spreading it and blending it into your face, you don't have to put a lot of pressure onto your face to blend it out. With thicker barrier creams, you have to put more pressure, which basically ends up making you rub your face a little harder than normal. And that's the last thing you want to do to your face. So because this Purito cream blends out super well, this is the one I've been gravitating towards. Not only that, it has panthenol, it has a lot of hydrating, soothing ingredients. Now my clinic recommended that every 2-3 days I do a hydrating sheet mask. So that's what I've also been doing. As you would guess, sunscreen is absolutely imperative. I personally do 2 light layers rather than doing 1 heavy layer of sunscreen. Use any sunscreen that you want. I've been using this one. Now, other than the skincare products, some practices that I have is that I try to avoid sun as much as possible. This is like a non-negotiable for me. The reason being is because basically my first layer of my skin has been compromised. So any sun that gets on my face is going to just lead to a lot of scarring. And that's the last thing I want when I've just lasered off my hyperpigmentation. So even when I'm home, my blinds are down 24/7. And when I leave the house, I always have my UV umbrella with me. For the first week, I try to wear as minimal makeup as possible. If I don't have to wear makeup, I won't wear it at all. And I just think this is going to help speed up the recovery process. Oh yeah, for a week, I try to avoid any strenuous exercises that will result in me sweating a lot. This doesn't include just exercising. It also includes like jacuzzis, hot saunas, things like that. Obviously, try not to drink alcohol. I try to keep this up for like a week. Hope that was informational for you guys. Bye!